Welcome to our second video in our How to Tune a Piano series by Howard Piano Industries. This video we're going to be talking briefly about the basic tools that you need to tune a piano. Not going to be a very long video because there's not a lot of tools that you need. Obviously the primary tool that you need is a tuning hammer. Okay, this one here we've got is our what we sell in our store is our professional piano tuning hammer with a nylon handle. We have a number of different tuning hammers available, which we've got actually another video that walks through all the different types of tuning hammers we have, but this is a good one. We've also got a more basic one that doesn't have an exchangeable head and tip like this one does. This one, the head comes off and can be changed to one with different angles or a different size tip or whatever. But having a good tuning hammer. Now, when you choose a tuning hammer, you want to make sure you get one that's going to have a tip that fits well. You might see some out on the internet that are extremely inexpensive, that come from China. We've seen some of those that the tip just doesn't fit very good. It's the key is to have the tip tapered correctly. Okay, because piano tuning pins, the heads, the top of it or the tip of it is more narrow, and then it tapers out as you go further toward the pin block. And so having a taper that's correct to fit those tuning pins is crucial. Okay, now when you put it on there, you're not going to have generally, in most cases, you're not going to have one with no play at all. Okay, this one's got just a little bit of play, but that happens because tuning pins are tapered differently, so they can't make a perfect tool to fit tuning pins for every single piano, because there are variances from one manufacturer, one tuning pin manufacturer to another, so you're going to find a little bit of play. But if you get a cheap tuning hammer that isn't tapered correctly, or it doesn't have the tip tapered correctly, then you're going to run into problems with tuning. Okay, so getting a good tuning hammer is the first step. The other things that you need basically are some rubber mutes. Okay, here we've got a couple of rubber mutes. These are 2 9/16 inch by 1/4 inch wide, and I put some wire handles in them just to make it easier to handle them and get them in between in the strings. So I've usually used 2 of those. And what I use those for is here in the treble section, where it's just above the treble break and up until where the dampers stop. Okay, so that's generally where I use those, and then also at the ends, like in here, at the end of the tenor section there, the bottom of the tenor section right before the bass break. I'll usually use it in there or wherever I'm not using my temperament strips. So the temperament strip is a strip of red wool felt, and this is the other thing that's handy. It's not necessary, but it certainly makes their job a lot faster if you can mute off all the unisons for a whole section of notes, rather than having to move your rubber mutes for every single note. And so that's a helpful thing to have, and certainly worth the few dollars that you would pay for that. So those are your basic tools. Obviously there are many other tools. We've got as well as our video on piano tuning hammers, we've got a video on all the different types of mutes. You can see that there are many other types of mutes you can use, which most of them make the job easier if you get to where you're tuning a lot. But if you're just starting out and you want to just get the basic tools, that's all you need is a tuning hammer, a couple of rubber mutes, and temperament strip is certainly helpful to have. So those are your basic tools. The other thing that you're going to need, based on the training that we're giving in this video series, is some kind of electronic tuning device. It doesn't have to be expensive. A TuneLab actually has a shareware version you can get for free and try it out. If you like it, you can even register it for a small fee. but you know, we'll be talking about electronic tuning devices in our next video, which you can see a link for here on your screen, and talk about that and where you can get those, and how they work and so forth. So keep watching, and check out our videos. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and let us know if you have any other questions.